high drama in Game 1. A capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and you see a really good start for the home side. They did what they needed to do in the opening game of this series. And the crowd, that made a huge difference. They were behind their guys all the way, and boy, oh boy, were they loud. And I've got a feeling...
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Starling Marte. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Josh Harrison will take his cuts now. First offering on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
These guys coming off of a really tough loss last time out. You know, you come out on the short end of a one-run ball game, and you can't really sugarcoat a loss like that. Hey, that's a tough one to take. They all are in the postseason. But I think you just got to look in the mirror, stick with what got you here, and then try to put that loss behind you as best you can.
Andrew McCutchen at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as all he could do is reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. It's Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number foul. Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Yunel Escobar will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the first out. Anthony Rendon will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. Now a throw over by Burnett. Smart to keep an eye on it. Comes set. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Pedro Alvarez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Outside, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out. Neil Walker will be the batter. Here's the first offering. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Taken there by Escobar. Throw gets him, 2 down. Aramis Ramirez will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Span is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. First pitch coming. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit. Ian Desmond will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Lined hard to center field. McCutcheon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Wilson Ramos will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But there to take it is Escobar, and that's a tough out number 1. Sean Rodriguez will get his first cuts here. And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. Fouled straight back. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Here's another example of a guy pitching to contact. He doesn't need to strike everybody out. Just get him off balance, and this winds up a routine pop-up.
A.J. Burnett will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Nate McLeod makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out. Doug Fister steps in now. First pitch coming. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
And the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A.J. Burnett looking like the Burnett of old. It remains 0-0. Starling Marte will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Fouled back. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well. A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runner goes for second. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. Pedro Alvarez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a ball hit back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down. Neil Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates get 1 on the Andrew McCutchen double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Second baseman,
Yunel Escobar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit pretty well and carrying to deep right, Harrison. Anthony Rendon will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. The shortstop for the second out will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? McCutchen is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. It's the Pirates 1 and the Nationals 0. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Swing and a liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Sean Rodriguez will dig in. Popped out his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. A.J. Burnett will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. And he'll think twice about going to first. He'll come home with it instead. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. Starling Marte. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Jason Worth will stand in to lead things off here. His guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1.
Here we go.
Harrison is there, 1 away. Ian Desmond will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
And as a pitcher, when your guys aren't scoring any runs for you, it makes things awfully difficult out there for you. I mean, he's held them off for as long as he could, but now with 1 swing, this is a completely different ballgame.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead you see that ball get on just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort. I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
Nate McLeod will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
From the stretch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. Doug Fister will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. As a look, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals thanks to this swing by Ian Desmond. Through 5 innings, all tied at 1-1. Josh Harrison will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 5, Josh.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Pedro Alvarez will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Look out, 2-0 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Hit the next guy.
Span is there, two gone.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it. Gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Neil Walker is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
He's set, now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Here's another 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Worth will put this one away with ease to retire the side. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. All tied at 1-1. And there is Denard Span. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. For Walker now at second. And he's retired one away. Yunel Escobar will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in two trips. Ball one. One run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pound.
Fastball too high, ball 4. Anthony Rendon will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll get in there safely. Ryan Zimmerman will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarez will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Jason Worth will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Aramis Ramirez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Francisco Cervelli will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, a good swing right there. This is banged into right, a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Sean Rodriguez will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. In there, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, chopper, foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to first, two gone.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade places with that guy for anything. I mean, this would sting on a 95-degree afternoon in Arlington. But on a cold night like this, he's going to be feeling that for a couple of hours. That's called a good old-fashioned jam sandwich.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And McLeod will make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Still tied, one apiece. Jared Hughes will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. And that's in there for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Nate McLeod will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Oh, and Alvarez boots it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Starling Marte will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Josh Harrison will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He doubled his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
Here now the 2-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. To Escobar for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Doug Fister will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. We're going to have a pinch hitter here, and it's one with a Hall of Fame pedigree at that, Tony Gwynn Jr.
Tony Gwynn Jr.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Hitters count 2-0. Now this is hit sharply back through the box, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. First offering on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. He's set, now the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, this has been a tight back-and-forth game, so you'd hate to have it decided on a play like this, but you picked the wrong time to make a mistake of this magnitude, and that lets the go-ahead run come in to score.
Brandon Compton is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Yunel Escobar will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A runner at second, nobody out. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here's the 1-0. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Anthony Rendon stepped in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. He waits, now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Ryan Zimmerman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward right center, and Zimmerman has a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Here's the first offering. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Here you go from above. First pitch of the at-bat. Why not just send it right back up the middle and pick up the RBI? That's about as simple as this game can be right now.
Joaquin Soria will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here comes a 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. That's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now the first pitch. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Here he comes on 3-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the runner is in from second. Throw won't get him. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Nationals 5 and the Pirates 1. Jonathan Papelbon will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to start off the 9th here, with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
The 0-2 now from Papelbon. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 5-2 game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Aramis Ramirez will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be punched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Papelbon trying to finish it. The pitch. Out of play. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 5-2. Good night from D.C.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington.